I don't know how it came up, but Bubba is our dog. We've had him the entire time Liam has been alive. He's never known a time without Bubba. And for some reason, maybe he's just at the age, I guess, where he's curious, but out of the blue, he says, is Bubba a boy dog or a girl dog? And I said, well, what do you think? He said, I don't know. I said, do you know any girls named Bubba? No, he says. Do you know any boys named Bubba? Yes. And I go, okay.
He does?
Well, that's, I guess.
I'm sorry. Not to derail, but
No. Well,
regionally, very unlikely.
yeah.
His cousin.
His favorite radio show stars a man named Bubba.
His cousin or my nephew is referred to as Bubba.
Oh, okay. Your son doesn't listen to Bubba the
Because,
Love Sponge.
He doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
He's not into welding, racing, and being mean to women.
Yeah, misogyny. No, not really.
Not yet.
Not yet, as far as I know. So anyway, so he's asking about Bubba, whether or not he's a boy or girl. We clarify that he is a boy. And then Liam asks, how can you tell the difference between a girl dog and a boy dog? Legit question, I guess, if you've never thought about it. Mm-hmm. And plus, Bubba's really hairy, so you can't really, like some dogs, you can really tell that they're a boy.
Yeah.
He's not as easy to tell because he's got a lot of hair.
He needs nudicles.
So, yeah, he's got a lot of hair and and no testicles. So anyway, so I said, he asked about how you tell the difference. And I said, well, boy dogs have penises just like boy people do. Mm-hmm. And he said, do girls have penises? So I go, no, buddy, they don't. Mm-hmm. So now it's getting awkward. And Carrie's there too. It's me and Carrie and Liam.
Yeah.
Because really, you could say sometimes.
Yeah, well, you
Depends
could.
what you search on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Son.
I mean, now I'm trying to again, I'm trying to keep it relatively simple.
course.
I mean, I know that there's a lot of different categories now, but in this case, we're going just the traditional routes. And so he says, do girls have penises? And no, nobody. They don't. And so he continues asking questions. He says, well, where do they pee from? Mm-hmm. Okay, now it's getting awkward.
Their eyes.
And I go, well, and then I go, well, he goes, do they pee from their butts?
Very close.
And I go, well, and
Closer than we all wish.
I go, well.
It's a series of holes.
I go, well.
That's why they have to use toilet paper, of course.
And now, bear in mind, right now, I'm answering all the questions, so Carrie's enjoying this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This gets turned in a little while.
Yeah, it would have turned fast at my house.
Yeah.
Your mom wants to tell you that.
It will. So right now, I'm squirming a little bit. Where do they pee from? Their butts? And I go, well, no, not exactly, buddy. And you're like, all right, well, now how am I supposed to explain this?
Show him.
And so I said, no, they have a different, they have a different spot. And he said, is it their wiener? And I go, no, buddy, girls don't have wieners. And so Carrie says, boys have penises and girls have vaginas. She goes, I might as well just
Right.
There's no point in candy coating it.
Right.
And so it was at that point that he looked at Carrie and said, can I see your vagina?
No.
Table turned quickly.
Yes.
Can I see your vagina? He said to my wife. And
What'd she say?
And she paused for a minute, and I looked at her and I go, yeah, can he?
So you guys all inspected her vagina.
I will say this: there was not a boy in our house that saw a vagina this weekend.
Oh, bummer.
Unfortunate for everyone.
You look more sad than he does.
I was thrilled with that.
That's awesome.
That made me. I immediately went out into the garage, and that's why I was reading from my phone. I immediately went out into my garage with my voice to text and read and told the whole story to myself so I wouldn't forget any details. Can I see your vagina, Mom? Oh, my gosh.
Did he say it like that? So is he going to walk around today asking people, hey, can I see your vagina, Miss Taylor?
Well, I guess I can't. I don't know.
Someone better show him a vagina quick.
Liam's tough to know.
Show and tell.
But yeah, as soon as
I asked my mom to show me her vagina, but she wouldn't. So Any takers? I still don't know.
Yeah.
It's always the gym teacher who's a little creepy. He'll be able to help.
Yep. Somebody will show this kid a vagina. No doubt.